Question 1. What new plans or ideas will you try to implement within your state?
I plan on trying to having a representative from each VSA, either the president or the external vice president, and having maybe bi-weekly calls with them, so that way they can connect with each other and share their social events, their philanthropies that they may be doing, any service events, out all that way we can stay more connected as a state.
Question 2. What will you strengthen between your state and UVSA-Midwest?
I will strengthen our connection to UVSA-Midwest, not only to the organization, but the states that it inhabits, through sharing, bonding, bouncing ideas off each other, and supporting.
Question 3. What do you think were some things that could have been improved on from the previous CoSR term, and how do you plan to improve these areas?
I believe that something that was lacking in this past term was the connection between our VSAs within Kansas and actual support towards the other VSAs, whether it be Wichita State University, Kansas State University, or any others that there may happen. Trying to form a connection, trying to just support the other VSAs in general, since KU VSA is not the only one within Kansas. So I want to be able to share my time amongst all VSAs and bring a bond amongst them.
Question 4. What are your strategies and plans to build a strong connection between UVSA-Midwest and your state?
I plan on trying to, I feel like this question was already asked slightly, but how I would strengthen it is by keeping up to date with all matters within my VSA and other VSAs within the state, and sharing that with UVSA-Midwest representatives that it may affect, and asking for help or the support needed, as well as staying connected to the other states within our region.
Question 5. How can we as a state keep you held accountable if you don't meet the expectations you're setting?
Keeping me accountable, if I am not doing something up to par, or I'm not being accountable like I should be, I like to be approached directly. I take things to heart, but at the same time I take things very professionally as well. I know it's not always personal, it's just a matter of business, and so I will reflect on it and work my best to build from that and grow, and also just better the situation.
Question 6. What is one SMART goal you have as a CoSR? SMART meaning specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely.
A SMART goal I have would be to connect the VSAs within our state. That way there is a connection and not just a wall. So as I mentioned earlier, having maybe bi-weekly calls or just maybe monthly calls to share ideas with each other.
Question 7. How will you react to burnout if it happens to you?
I can't estimate if I will have or when I would have burnout, or how it feels. So if it were to happen, I'm not sure how I would approach it myself. I know with burnout, it is more noticeable within the organization and my peers, instead of me noticing it myself, because it's a steady, gradual slope for me, and I may not realize it. But if it does happen, I want to be held accountable and reached out by, for example, maybe our IVP, Tony Doe, and he can tell me when he's noticed that there's been some slight change in lack of effort, and from there I would be able to assess the situation and see what what I can do. I know that like I always have the support of my peers and such, so maybe I just need to talk it out with other people.
Question 8. What will you do if our local VSA does not stay motivated or lose passion? What will you do if they lose interest in attending UVSA-Midwest events?
If they start to lose interest in UVSA-Midwest events, or just like the whole idea of UVSA.
Time.